Hey, I have to make this video quick because it's a bit late. It's 2 in the morning and people are trying to sleep. But yeah, I just started my second semester of grade 11, and in short, the day went by smoothly yesterday. Nothing bad happened. Just went into my new classes and the teachers introduced themselves and went over the basic course outlines and such. But um, yeah, I'll just go through how the day went, I guess. Well, first period I have business um, applications, and basically that teaches you how to use programs such as Microsoft Excel and how to present yourself efficiently through text, so that you can, if you go into a field that involves computers, you'll be able to get hired more easily because you know how to present yourself um, in a manner where that appeals to whoever's hiring you, right? And yeah, I was nearly late for that class because I rely on my mom to take me to school, and we live quite a ways away from where the school is located, so it just takes a while to get there, and it's a lot of pressure on my mother because she has tons of other um, things to worry about as well and deal with. Um, Mostly has to do with her job as well. So it's just what we gotta deal with, right? And it doesn't help either because the teacher in that class is very strict. Um, Apparently, we do a new assignment every day. Yeah. And if we miss one day of school or miss the class, we have to owe her 60 minutes of work. Yeah. I mean, I've never had a class like that. Usually it's just we do an assignment, we work on it for a few days, and we move on after that, or we just get it finished. But every day we do a new assignment? Jeez. Okay. And um, yeah, I found that a bit surprising because I've never been in a class like that. But yeah, I got into the class and chose my spot, and we had to go into the computer and go into this networking website that's part of the school, and we had to introduce ourselves kind of with sort of like a journal, and every other student in the class had to do it, and we publish it on a course website where everyone else can look at it in our school at least. And it was funny. I'm sitting beside this girl, and she was having a lot of trouble um, writing down, like trying to introduce herself. And the teacher came by and she's like, you're having some troubles. And she said, well, I don't want this to come off as generic or anything, with my self-introduction. That's basically what she was saying. And I was like, well, I was just thinking to myself, like, you don't really have to worry about it being generic. Just I think people always worry too much about that kind of stuff, First impressions is a lot, but it doesn't really matter this time around, because we're just doing a stupid self-introduction that probably no one will read except our teacher, so who cares if it's generic or not? And basically the things you had to introduce yourself with, like, or describe rather, was um, like, do you have any pets, or what are your hobbies, stuff like that, right? It's just you don't have to worry about it being generic. I don't know, whatever. So yeah, that's how the class went. Second period is English, and not much to say. It's just getting into more um, complex areas of the English language. But I hope I can learn a lot because I want to expand my vocabulary. Um, and hopefully it'll be better than grade 10 English because that was horrible. It's only because of the kids in that class. They just would never let the teacher teach. And yeah, I just never got anything out of it. So hopefully it'll go better this time around. And the kids won't act like fucking morons. They'll actually act like they're in grade 11 and not grade 1, you know. Third period was, or I have an MSIP class, and basically what an MSIP class is where you can do your homework and catch up on any work that you are behind on. So, yeah. And then I had lunch. Fourth period was my keyboard music, and this was the class I was so excited about because, I always aspired to be a musician, but I don't know any instruments whatsoever. So, I'm hoping that I'll get a lot out of this class and finally learn how to play the piano or keyboard, whatever. Doesn't matter what you call it. Yeah, and the teacher is very nice. There's this room where there's a whole bunch of keyboards lined up around, so where we sit at the keyboards and do our thing, right? Or whatever assignments were given to us. Awesome. And just what I hoped for. So yeah. And the fifth period, the last period, is my math class, and I chose this course because I'm absolutely horrible at math, right? And I chose this course called Workplace Math, and it is the lowest level math course you can take. And apparently I was the only student who chose that course. So there was a bit of a conflict there, right? So I had to be paired with another math class. The thing is though is that I'm not given any homework, and I just get to do these special assignments that are given to me rather than all these, or rather the assignments that all the other students are doing in that class. So yeah, it's easy, I guess. Whatever. Yeah, that's how the day went. And yeah, let's just hope for the best for semester 2, the second semester. Hopefully it'll go by smoothly. I'm sure it will, because there's not much time left before summer. That'll be here before you know it. So yeah. See you later.